Dumbledore's Army, the Hogwarts Express, let's take a look at some more products by Fanattik. Hello to you there. Come on, in a bit closer. That's better. Hello and welcome back to my YouTube channel. In last week's video, I showed you one half of the set of gifts that Fanattik sent to me. And in this video, we're going to be checking out the second half of what they sent me, which includes those Dumbledore's Army coins and a very special ticket to take us on board the Hogwarts Express. Now, a quick reminder just before we begin, don't forget if you are enjoying my videos to subscribe, which I'll be putting at the end of my video, and that way you'll never miss out on any of my new videos coming out every weekend. And second of all is just to mention that this is of course a gifted video. I did not pay money for the things in this video, but all the opinions are very much my own. So in the previous video, we looked at the individual medallions that you could get from Fanattik, and we looked at Voldemort, Harry, Ron and Hermione. And they also do multi-packs for the core members of Dumbledore's Army. Whereas the single medallions came in at $11.99 each, these dual packs come in at $14.99, which means that they work out slightly cheaper, but we're going to have a look and see if the details are all there, how they compare to the other set, and what magic they have to offer. Like I said, these packs come for the core members of Dumbledore's Army, so that includes the Golden Trio and the Silver Trio. We have 3 different packs here, which contain Harry, Ron, Hermione, Ginny, Luna and Neville. Let's begin with the boy who lived and his best friend. So here we have Harry Potter and Ron Weasley. And as it says at the bottom, this is a coin twin pack for $14.99. But whereas the other ones said that they were exclusive, these don't seem to have a number on them or a number on the actual coin. So I don't think these are a super collector's item, but they are still quite collectible. But they do come with the plastic insert, so you can keep the coins nice and safe, keep them from getting dirty and present them very nicely. And because this is Dumbledore's Army, all of the characters are taking on the appearance from Order of the Phoenix, which, like the previous ones that I showed you, it makes the product a bit more cohesive. They're all from the same film, they all have the same sort of look, and so that's something that I always prefer, getting things in a complete set. The coins themselves are pretty decorative. I'd say they're the same sort of standard decoration as on the previous coins. What's very different about these is, not to mention they have the character name on the front and Dumbledore's Army just at the bottom, but they also, unlike the previous medallions, these have individual quotes on the back. One thing that did disappoint me about the medallions in the single sets was that they just had Hogwarts on the back, apart from Voldemort, who actually had Nagini. So I'm very excited that with these ones, they've actually changed that, switched it up, and they've put a memorable quote from each character actually on the back, which makes them just a bit more decorative and I think a bit more interesting. And all of the quotes that are on the character coins are actually taken from Order of the Phoenix, just going back to that sort of cohesive, all from the same film. And I think it is a really lovely detail. This is what they look like on the back. The quotes stick out quite a lot, which I quite like, makes them very tactile. And with this packaging, it is again recyclable. So Fanattik, again, knowing exactly what they're doing with their packaging and how to package their products. And I think it makes a really nice gift set. Personally, I think some of the details are kind of lost around the face. And this was similar to the previous coins where some of the facial features were a bit lacking, I suppose. They're just not as detailed and as deep as I would want them. However, I do really like the concept of the characters being on the coins. It's very similar to the idea of the coins that Dumbledore's Army actually have, so they know when the next meeting is going to be. So I think it's a really good idea of putting the Dumbledore's Army characters actually on coins. So I think Fanattik have definitely read into the books and have made a really good product design choice there. And it is a really attractive set. $14.99 I don't think is too bad for something like this, which is a decorative item. You know, it's not got a lot of use, but would be really good for collectors, both new and older collectors, and I think it would be enjoyed by a range of different people. Coming up next, we have the brightest witch of her age and Ginny Weasley. And the quotes that they have is, it's sort of exciting, isn't it? Breaking rules for Hermione. And Ginny has Reducto. Now, we all know that Ginny kind of got cut from the films and they really did do her dirty, so I guess there's not many quotes that they can really pull from the film. But I guess Reducto is a scene where Ginny is showing some real strength of character, her magic, and her fearlessness. So I suppose that is quite fitting for a coin such as this. In this set, I think Ginny is absolutely fantastic. It looks exactly like Bonnie Wright. The details are really good. The eyes and the hair especially are very detailed. However, Hermione's got something very wrong with her eyes and she looks like some sort of alien. It really doesn't look like Emma Watson, and I am kind of disappointed at this one. I think they could have done a much better job, especially when, well, I guess the one from the previous video wasn't that great either. Maybe they just struggle with Hermione. But anyway, I think this definitely would need a redesign if this is something that Fanattik are going to carry on with in the future. And swiftly moving on to the last set, which is actually my favourite, and that's because it has both Luna and Nevelyn. And these are some of my favourite characters from the series, and it's nice to see that they're actually getting some merch for once, especially Neville, who gets absolutely nothing. Things we love have a way of coming back to us in the end, and Neville has Dumbledore's army is supposed to be about doing something real, which I think sums up both the characters and the kind of role that they have in this film. Luna is that sort of wispy, wise voice for Harry and someone that he can turn to, so I think that quote sums Luna up perfectly. And then in this film, Neville really gets his fire and his will to make change and fight against evil. So again, another fantastic quote for this character. Neville looks absolutely fantastic. They've got all the details. He's got his little V-neck jumper, his tie, and his face also looks really good. And Luna as well actually looks really good. So it is a real shame about Hermione that they couldn't quite get her right when both Ginny and Luna look absolutely fantastic. She's even got her cork necklace. All her hair looks really detailed and her face looks really good as well with no scary eyes. But I think this just goes to finish the set of what has been mostly a really good, highly detailed and interesting collector's item. If I had to go for any of the packs, I would definitely go for the Neville and Luna pack because I think it's the most decorative, most well designed, and two of my favourite characters from the Harry Potter series. Personally, I would stick away from this set. It's unfortunate because Ginny is designed really well, however, Hermione is definitely not. And I think seeing her up close, she's quite scary. But enough about the coins, let's move on to the second item that they actually sent me. And that was this silver-plated Hogwarts Express ticket. The ticket comes in this fantastic box. It's really well designed, really pretty packaging. Silver collection all the way around the box, and on the back it actually says limited to 9,995 worldwide, 0.999 silver plated, embossed metal ticket, display stand included, individually numbered. I don't know about you, but I'm quite excited to take a look. It's got little finger grips so you can undo it. There we go. Aha. And there is our shiny Hogwarts Express ticket. This is it. It is very thin, but the details of it are absolutely stunning. All the writing is embossed, the little detail pattern around the outside. You can read everything on it very clearly, and it is a perfect replica of Harry's ticket in a larger scale and in silver plate. On the back, it's actually got the number as well, so this is ticket 2735 out of the 9,995 that they have made in total. It might be shiny, but I don't think it's overly bold. It would make a great centerpiece, but not be too distracting. And I think it's quite a subtle but decorative item. I really love it, and I think for the price of it, which is $29.99, it is silver plated, is actually not too bad. Obviously, it doesn't have a lot of purpose, it is a decorative item, but I think collectors who like to put things on their shelves, have Harry Potter sections of their home, this would fit in perfectly. Also included is a little plastic stand. Now, this is just simple acrylic, really simple construction. This section literally fits inside, locks in, and then the ticket will just sit on top, actually on your shelf. I do think it's quite a cheap way of displaying it, but also it is flat pack, and I think with items like this you don't really want the stand to be part of it. It kind of takes away from the beauty of the ticket. So I think it's quite a discreet, almost invisible stand, because really you want that to be the centerpiece and for this to be what everyone looks at. If you don't like this stand, there's no reason why you can't make your own. Fanattik have really thought about the whole of their product, the whole of the process the user's going to go through, and again, recyclable packaging as well, just to finish it off perfectly. I absolutely love this ticket. I would really recommend this if you are a collector. It would make a perfect gift. I personally am not really a big fan of gold. I much prefer silver. So for me, this is absolutely perfect and will definitely be going on my Potter shelves very soon. If you really like this one, Fanattik also do a Quidditch World Cup ticket. So I'll put the link below where you can check out all the items from this video and more of their products. A massive thank you to Fanattik for sending me these products so that I could show you. And as always, I really hope you've enjoyed watching this video and watching me review these Dumbledore's Army medallions and silver-plated Hogwarts Express ticket. I have loved creating new content for you, but I'm wondering if there are any videos that you wish that I could make. So if you have any ideas, don't forget to comment below or drop me a message on Instagram at TheGregWhoLived. Sadly, that's the end of this video, but I will be back with you very soon, and you know that until then, you can watch lots more of my videos either in this playlist, or why not watch this video to see the first part of what Fanattik sent me. You can also hit that subscribe button at the bottom, and until next time, stay safe, stay magical, and I'll be seeing you all very soon. Bye.